Fuck. Whew.
I wonder how you always sound so much better than me, and I don't. It's because I'm not close enough.
Because you always do the same thing where you talk away from the microphone, and I have to.
I know you always have to tell me. I get it, but I don't know. Oh, this guy's kind of.
It's so easy to talk into the microphone.
And
you know what? I feel like we see each other better now than how we did before because we had that thing right between us.
Yeah,
and we were sitting on the ground. This is actually a lot more comfortable too.
This is wonderful. I'm so into this.
Well, you can thank me and my new assistant for it.
Oh,
yes, I have an assistant now.
I haven't even met your assistant yet.
Her name is Mimi.
Mimi.
My cousin's name is Mimi too.
In Japanese.
Yeah, her husband died.
Okay.
But that's fuck it.
Nope, that's awful. I'm sorry. Wait, but is it starting? Have we started?
Yeah.
No way, really? I thought we were just testing.
No, we fully started.
We fully started. Okay, so then I really can't wear my mask anymore.
You might actually get what I have. No, because you need to really swap spit in order for that to happen. Or you need to drink from the same thing. Just wash your hands once you're done with this podcast and don't touch your mouth or any. God. Actually, don't touch anything. And you're good to go. Do you know
how hard it is to not touch your face? Like, have you ever realized how difficult that is?
It's also very difficult to get mono. The only reason that Kib has it and the only reason that Autumn might get it and James probably has it is we all sucked on the same vape pen.
Oh, my God. And all those things that you do in Austin.
Yeah. So as long as you don't do that and as long as you don't bump the table so it moves the mics or anything, we should be good.
Sorry about that. My fat thighs. I gained so much weight in Japan.
What? Did you really?
Yeah,
I missed you, by the way.
I missed you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
How was your trip? Rated out of 10.
900 out of 10.
Have you been anywhere that you like more than Japan?
No.
Japan's your favorite place?
Japan's my favorite place.
Is it because culturally you relate to them more?
Yeah.
Or is it, okay, so that's the only reason it's not because it's actually a better place than every other place?
It kind of, I think it is, but that's because I'm fucking biased. Did you see me? I tried to reach for my glasses up here. Wow. But also my family. Okay, so as I turned 29, so I'm old and
Wait, aren't you sick, by the way?
I guess I wasn't really sick. I think I just was really dehydrated.
Okay, thank God, because I'm not supposed to be around sick people.
Why? Because you can kill me?
No, because I have a terrible immune system right now because it's so weakened. So anyway, sorry.
So we could both just die.
Yeah.
Well, I won't.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I really miss my family, and I don't realize it until I'm there and I'm with them, and then I have to say goodbye, and it's the worst thing in the world. But now that I'm older, I was about to take it. I hate this. I put my hands to my mouth just now. I can't do this anymore. I can't be here anymore.
So anyway, you missed your family.
I really missed my family. And
they all died.
Well, yeah, now that I'm getting older, I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to be 30 next year. And in my head, that's like, oh my God, that means everybody that's my mom's generation is 60. And then everybody that's older is like, I don't know, 200. Can't do math.
Yeah, in the next 20 years, we really have to think about what happens when our parents are, yikes.
I know, it's kind of a yikes moment. So... And also, I never grew up with my family. It was just me and my mom in the U.S. And we'd go back all the time to Japan. But, I didn't, grow up with them. I never relied on them, you know? And it, I don't know, I really want to be there for them and with them.
I relied on my parents for, since I moved out to Wisconsin. So that's 18 years, maybe even 18 and a half. I don't know. I thought about it so many times, what do I do when one of my parents, because they're the people I'm closest to. I'm not really close to many other relatives. It's just my parents. So I've thought about them dying for a while. and you know what's weird is my mom and dad sometimes listen to podcasts. I'm sure they're listening to this one. And this is very awkward for them, I imagine.
This is an awful one.
But, and they'll probably call me about it and then be like, oh... What? Actually, I have no idea what they would even say.
They would probably tell you not to worry. That's what my mom would do.
You know what one thing I take solace in?
What?
Everybody's parents die.
Everyone's
So it's something we all have to go through together.
Yeah.
Some people sooner than others. Some people have it worse.
Some people do because some people are not that close with their parents.
Some people are born and their parents are already dead.
Yeah. Or you know what? I think you and I have it tough because we're the only children in our family. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think people with siblings, you can kind of share responsibilities and there's someone else you can kind of bond with.
Yeah, very little support system for us.
This sucks. This is awful and scary.
And now we're going back into the thing where we just complain the entire podcast.
That's our favorite
sucks.
thing to do.
Dude, our life sucks.
It's awful and terrible.
We need mimosas.
Oh my God, I wish.
This is literally a Sunday brunch for 8 girls from college who all finished, got their bachelor's degree.
Just a bachelor's.
Came back and they do a weekly brunch where they talk about recent books they've read and Mark.
They always talk about Mark. You've changed.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Mark's whatever.
Mark's
you guys talk about him. I like him, but
now.
you guys talk about him
Mark's
in your own way.
Anymore.
Yeah.
Mark used to be cool.
So that's Segment 1 to this podcast is dead family, so I think we're going to move on now to something a little bit lighter, which is your Japanese trip.
It was so freaking fun. I haven't been there during the summer in a long time, and it's extremely hot and humid and sticky.
That's so hard to believe. My interpretation of Japan is a place that is always breezy and always has pink flowers or pink tree petals.
Okay, tree petal. Yeah, that's not wrong at all.
Flying through the air.
And people's hair, right? Like flying through.
Yeah.
Kind of like anime. Yeah.
And then a mix of that, like with temples.
Yeah.
And then right next door, you have big cities.
Yeah.
Skyscrapers.
And then there are Pikachus dancing around it.
So is this all actually true? I mean, even the last part's true.
That was highly accurate, freakishly accurate, especially for me, because I live really close to Mount Fuji, so I don't live in the city.
Oh, that's so nice to be able to look at that mountain.
It's magnificent, and it's also actually kind of scary, because we live kind of close to it. So when you stare at it for a long time, you realize how close it is, and we're in the evacuation zone if it were to blow, and that it hasn't. It's dormant, or it's like semi-dormant or something.
When's the last time it exploded?
Like before people existed.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's fine. But
if it did explode, would you have actually a chance to be able to leave, or would it be?
No,
would you be fucked?
It's immediate annihilation.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's like absolutely like there's no.
How much of a warning do you get?
Probably not a lot, considering it's like pretty fast, right? Like it erupts, and then the eruption alone is like enough to carry a lot of like dust and stuff to suffocate
Oh my god! Well, you know what? You're fucked pretty much everywhere you go, because even right now you're in the super volcano, the caldera warning area.
What?
You don't know about that in Yellowstone?
Oh my god, is that real?
Yes.
Oh my god, I thought that was jokes.
I think it's the biggest super volcano in the world.
I thought that was like jokes.
No.
Oh my god,
Are you
really?
Well, no, I think you're talking about the movie that The Rock was in with the earthquake. Even that's, I think, true, because it's it's in Northridge, actually.
I'm
the
only
epicenter
afraid of Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak. Where is that? Oh, it's probably
is
at
it
Dante's Peak.
Wait, is it? No, wait.
I don't
is
think
that the
Dante's
right...
Peak is real.
Wait, hold on. I gotta check.
No, it's Dante's Peak, yeah.
The bad volcano
The
movie?
one with Pierce Brosnan.
Oh my god, yeah, I think so. I watched it in like 6th grade, which was like too many years ago.
The super volcano in
Disaster film, yeah.
Yellowstone is terrifying.
What's it called?
It's a caldera. Like an underneath like magma chamber or lava chamber. I don't know which one. There's
it's
a difference
the biggest
between magma
on
and lava.
Earth?
I think it's the biggest on Earth.
Bigger than the ones in like Indonesia?
I don't know if there is a bigger super volcano on Earth. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the biggest one.
Wait, and it might erupt just cuz?
It hasn't erupted in 300,000 years or so.
Yeah, that sounds... Yeah.
And it is due any time. It could
Any
be
second now.
It could be tomorrow, or it could be another probably 10,000, 100,000 years.
Yeah, or it could have already happened and this podcast goes up for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh.
How would this podcast even go up if everything died?
I could schedule it.
That's so funny. You schedule and upload. Boys Only Club podcast goes up. There are 3 people left on Earth. They watch it.
They watch it. That's the only thing that's available.
So its radius extends from, I believe it hits almost the entire third of the United States. And
wow.
It'll like blacken the skies.
Yeah.
It'll put probably the world into a winter.
Forever. That makes sense.
At least for like a while.
A long while.
I was going to say like a decade, but I'll just say a while because I don't know what.
It doesn't sound right at all.
Yeah.
I think it should be like hundreds.
Oh no, I incredibly I kicked the laptop.
Yeah, sorry about that.
This set only looked like this for the past hour. For sure.
It's amazing.
With the new assistant and everything, we tried to work really hard to get this at least somewhat presentable, at least more so than the past.
Yeah,
because last time it was just a bunch of sound foam just plopped everywhere
behind us, and sometimes it'll move. Did you notice that like if you scroll through the podcast, there's like less and less sound foam throughout one of them because you just keep ripping them off? It's a good time lapse, actually.
That's hilarious. I definitely am excited for it to be completely done.
Yes,
because this is a nightmare still.
You mentioned that you ordered pink sound foam?
No. I ordered pink wallpaper.
Wallpaper.
So we're thinking pink wallpaper, a Boys Only Club hanging logo right here.
Yes, please. Like a 3D kiss cut, not die cut.
Yeah,
right?
and then we definitely need to fill out this room with some shit because it's still going to be so echoey.
It is echoey. We can't use the room divider idea where you get like the big room divider they have at IKEA, the ones they had at SourceFed. And
yeah, I just didn't buy it.
Oh. Well, you could just, glue sound foam on.
I only have so much of a budget, Raina, and so much time.
Listen, you have so much sound foam right here just hanging out, and I have sound foam, and the Boys Only Club budget's not that big.
Well, if we could get a sponsor, that would be dope.
Oh, please. We're not poor. I just, this is effortful.
In the time, like, in the amount of work that goes into these podcasts, we are poor for them. For
That's
sure.
what I think, yeah. I feel like the output ratio.
Well, because the ad revenue directly goes to paying the editor.
Oh, I haven't even paid him yet. So actually, we haven't gotten paid from Google yet because the thing got linked.
To Rooster Teeth?
Yeah. And like since then, I don't know because
I think it comes late September.
All of it?
Potentially.
Cool.
I hope.
All right. Well, maybe
what month is it right now?
It's August.
Oh, good. So another month.
So
That's okay. I have like no drive/ambition right now because I can't.
Well, you're very ill. Mono is very bad.
It sucks.
How long have you had it now? You've been diagnosed for
a week.
What? A week?
Yeah. Do you not know how long mono lasts?
No, it lasts longer than that. I'm just surprised it's already in that stage. I thought you just found out like yesterday that you had mono.
No, I went and got checked yesterday.
Oh, but you've had it already for a week. And it's affecting you in your throat the most or your lungs?
No, it's so it started out as like a fever. I could tell I was getting sick. And then the next night, I was feeling like I had chills before I went to bed. And I was like, oh,
that's pretty
nuts. Bad. So it's
nuts.
And then I checked my fever and all that. It was like 103.
Whoa,
so
that's
it spans
high.
between like 102, 103, 104.
104 is immediate hospitalization. That's like you need to get like iced.
Yeah, so I'll take some ibuprofen. and that usually fixes it. And then I'll wake up in the middle of the night with sweats. And then the bed is drenched. And Alyssa's like, did you pee it again? And I was like, no, Alyssa.
No.
Turn over. I'm getting wet again.
No.
And then I developed a little bit of a sore throat, so that's kind of a bummer. But it's mostly the fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just constantly just on the verge of falling asleep.
Yeah.
And you don't have any motivation.
Your body can't
Adderall
take it
barely
anymore.
helps.
You
In fact, I shouldn't take it because it makes me more dehydrated. So I have to
Yeah.
constantly be drinking water and all that. Otherwise, it's going to get even worse. And then I probably should have. You're supposed to get bed rest. Like I feel like me being out and doing shit. I built a couch today, and I'm like, that's probably going to make me a lot worse.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. And I think it's attacking your immune system. So the more you do, like you're losing energy at like an accelerated rate, and that means that you can't digest and metabolize like vitamins. And you're like, if you're eating good food, even if you are eating good food, like you can't metabolize it fast enough for your body to like take it in. So that's why you need rest.
I don't know. I feel like I'm pooping pretty quick.
No, it's not about pooping. It's not necessarily about pooping.
I thought.
But
So I'm for sure. That's a for sure thing. Like I'm. But
no, your immune system's being attacked. Like you need like physical rest, and you also shouldn't be around a lot of people because you're going to infect a lot of people.
Also, I shouldn't be around people because if they're sick too, then I get even sicker because I have a shitty
sick.
immune system right now. The biggest issue for me though, or the biggest non-issue is I hear people like lose a bunch of weight while they have mono.
Oh my God, that's great.
It's great, but I have been eating like normal.
I don't think it's about your eating intake. I think it's about your body not being able to take in its nutrients.
Oh.
So then
I just figured people weren't, because I know Alyssa, when she still has it, but when it was at its worst stage, she didn't want to eat at all. And I figured that's like.
Maybe it's about to happen to you.
No, because her worst was, I think, the first week. And I'm almost out of the first week.
You're almost out of the first week.
Yeah.
Do you have it for 2 more weeks? Well, it's in your body for
I'm gonna
like
have
a
probably the
quarter
symptoms.
of a year.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have the symptoms for another week or two.
Okay.
And then which sucks because I'm so tired of this fever. It's so annoying.
Ridiculous, yeah.
And then I'll probably have mono for another 3 months.
Yeah,
So
like
I
you can
can't-
still give it to people.
Yeah, so I
and,
can't like
you
drink alcohol or anything.
Yeah, well, okay, so are you on antibiotics?
Oh, my
or-
spleen's enlarged too.
Because of the mono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. I can't get punched in the gut or anything. Otherwise, I'll have to go to the hospital and get,
Yeah.
the whole spleen fixed and all that shit.
I mean, I don't
Because
think-
otherwise it'll rupture.
Humans don't need a spleen though, right? So you'll be okay. Maybe you should just get it removed.
You're thinking of, wait, is it the spleen they don't need or is it the appendix?
Oh, whoops. You don't need an appendix. Whoops, you definitely
I feel like you
a
definitely
spleen.
need your spleen.
You probably need a spleen. I'm very sorry. Never mind.
It's so funny that you do these science things wrong. Because you're like the science girl.
I'm not
The anatomy
science
girl specifically.
No, I'm the brain. Well, I like brains.
But you had to learn other body parts, I'm assuming, to get to where you were.
Anatomy and physiology.
Name all the organs in a body.
Ooh, I can't do
Gallbladder, liver,
Kidney, intestines.
small intestine,
Damn it. Stomach.
large intestine, liver,
Colon.
lungs,
Rectum.
heart, collarbone, cholera.
Well, that's a disease. Did you ever read Love in the Time of Cholera? Was that
No, but I saw the movie that had Anton Chigurh in it,
What's that? There was a movie about it?
or Javier Bardem. The guy from No Country for Old Men. They made a movie about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it good?
No, not really.
Yeah. I remember I had to read it for school, and I was all like artsy fartsy, and I was like, oh, this is wonderful. And then I read it again as an adult, and I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
I don't even remember what it's about.
It's bad.
What Love in the Time of Cholera. So did one of the lovers get a disease?
Well, yeah, and it's like it's like, oh my god, like old Spanish love story.
Oh, so it's a gothic romance. That'd be so funny if it was a gothic romance, like a what's that, Crimson Sky or something? The one with who's the guy that made Hellboy? This has gone on. This has gone again too many steps towards something to bring it back.
Speaking of things on television, are you watching Game of Thrones? You're not, right?
No, I'm so bad. I also heard the season's not that good.
What?
I heard it's like really cheesy since the writer couldn't make a book in time.
Couldn't get it up. I am 3 episodes behind because I was in Japan, and I just watched the 3rd episode, and it was magnificent, and I loved it.
Can I tell you something about the most recent episode?
Oh God, I don't like spoilers. Most recent one? No, who dies?
No one dies.
Oh, okay. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
Okay, fine. I'll text it to you later.
Shit, I'm gonna read it.
Honestly, the way it happens is so stupid.
Wait, so you did watch it, or you just know what's up?
I saw the end of it. Like I saw some stuff on YouTube where people spoiled it, and I don't know. It's just not Game of Thrones. Ever since I saw the mountain crush that guy's eyes in his skull, I just didn't want to watch it after that. I never get grossed out by anything, but I saw that and I was like,
there's
God.
No need. Yeah, it is kind of gratuitous.
I can't do it. I tried, man. Like, I love this show. It's so fun. The politics are so fun, and it's so dramatic, but that was fucking gross.
It is kind of gross. Oh, God, you're really bothered by it. You're, like, not bothered by anything.
No, I don't know. I've seen a bunch of, like, live leak shit and
Rotten.com
but for some reason, that really, like, bothered me.
Oh, my God.
It was so gross.
Poor chicken boy. I get it. Okay. You keep bringing it up. Should I put this mask on? Dude! Check out the new Boys Only Club hats. Are they
They'll
available?
be out August 29th.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty close. Very soon. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Can I have one? Do you have one for me? Is there one
I have one. I don't know if it's
What's that noise?
So I don't know what that is, but earlier today when I got into the office, I heard one of the neighbors, I don't know if it's on that side or that side.
There's nobody occupying this side.
Then there's somebody over there.
Oh, there is?
I think so.
Oh.
I put my ear up to the wall.
Okay.
Because, and I couldn't tell because I put my ear up to several walls and it all sounded the same.
Same.
I feel like somebody died.
What?
There was yelling, there was screaming, there was pounding.
Oh, you mean somebody got murdered there? Not like someone died a long time ago. You witnessed a murder?
Witnessed it? I guess technically, witnessed means I heard it. Yeah.
You heard a murder?
Some bad shit happened here.
It is LA.
This whole area is bad. Kid went down to the parking lot the other day. I can show you the video of this. This crack addict.
Okay.
No, he's for sure on crack, just high out of his mind.
Yeah.
Like, tried to fight Kib when he went to his car, and then he, pounded on Kib's car.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, and then wasn't there another homeless person that approached you, like, a month back when you were trying to, like, let the gate down or something?
Yes.
What? Wait.
Yeah, the homeless person.
Tell me about the crack guy. I know about the homeless guy. We talked about the homeless guy.
So, the crack addict.
Yeah. Crack addict versus Kib.
We only heard it when, so it was Autumn and I were working on a video, and Kib was walking down, like he had just left the office because he was going to go out on a date.
Aww.
And then he's walking down, I hear yelling outside, and then I hear, hey, that's my car, dude.
No.
I'm like, that's Kib. Holy shit, I got to film this. I was like, Autumn, get the SD card. And we run, we scrap together all the stuff, and I go outside, and sure enough, Kib's like walking over to his car, and the homeless guy, I don't know exactly what he said. We're going to talk more about on the SP7 podcast, but he berated Kib. It was so funny. He was yelling at Kib for what? I do not know. I'm so excited to hear what he has to say about it. But it was so nerve-wracking watching this. And as a bystander, there was just nothing I could do. I was filming.
Wait, but don't you think about worst case scenario? Like, what if he's
worst case scenario? He stabs him.
Yeah, with his crack knife.
Another bad scenario: Kib punches him and hurts him. They both go to the county jail.
Oh.
Kib gets put in jail, has to go back home.
That's bad too.
There's almost no good exit. However, the guy, I'm pretty sure, wanted to be put in jail.
Oh, that's why he was causing a ruckus.
I think so.
Okay.
Because when the police arrived, he immediately just like, after like an hour.
Oh my!
He was outside, like he had his pants off. I didn't call the police. I wanted to see what happened.
Oh my God! You don't even know. Did Autumn call the police?
No, we didn't call the police.
You have to.
The management was out there.
Okay,
so they had to have, which they were doing very little.
Yeah,
but I guess they didn't want to put a hand on him or anything, and they don't want to get bitten.
Yeah, or mono. You don't know. You don't know what they have. Oh my God! Wait. So the police came after an hour. That is bullshit. That's dangerous.
No, yeah. I don't know if it's because the management here didn't call in time or if the police just didn't give a shit that much. But it literally took an hour for them to get out.
I think the police give a shit. I think maybe people didn't decide it was enough of an emergency fast enough.
He had like almost all of his clothes off. They were in a weird like pentagram.
What?
I don't know if the pentagram was on purpose.
No, they were just surrounding him, but he took his clothes off.
Yeah.
I hate that
Besides
shit.
his underwear, he actually kept his underwear on.
Oh, wow.
Big dick.
What? Oh, you can still see it even though he kept his underwear on?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't like boxers.
No, it was like they were tight. It was like boxer briefs. Well, not quite. It was underwear. Like gray underwear. Giant bulge.
Disgusting.
Big man dick.
Oh, God.
It was like a smart dick.
Oh, a smart dick.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can tell.
He was arrested swiftly. And justice was laid upon him.
But I see what you mean by he wanted to get arrested. Because like that means you get shelter and you get food.
Truly, yeah.
Yeah. So.
And he seemed a little bit down on his luck.
So not enough crack in the world.
Yeah.
Accessible to him.
Truly. So that was it was a good end to a sort of a sad story.
I don't like that you guys are kind of in danger.
We love that. I was talking to Autumn about that the other day. And there's something about like, I would never want to work or live out of, I'd rather live there, out of like a Beverly Hills type location.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
But I mean, comparing, where we are now to a hoity-toity place, basically, or a place where you're not in danger. There's something about being in the thick of it. Granted, I wish that we were in a more like a equally dangerous place in Hollywood.
Why?
Because I feel like you feel like you're more in the social epicenter of Los Angeles as opposed to the Valley, which is just a miserable...
The Valley is like the ugly cousin of Beverly Hills, not Beverly Hills, of like Hollywood in general, right? Like it's definitely the ugly, shitty, worse sister.
Then you still have the unpopular yet kind of hot cousin Calabasas.
Oh, Calabasas is kind of hot. Only because of plastic surgery, though.
But no cousin can be as hot as sister downtown Los Angeles.
Ooh, downtown LA is indeed a lot of fun.
Or the hipster sister Silver Lake.
I like the hipster sister. It's like fun.
She's fun.
Yeah, LA's a lot of fun. I noticed something really interesting about being in Japan. I think it's because I'm in like a countryside, but everybody's pace isn't necessarily slow, but it's not as like aggressively competitive as it is over here.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like only into that a little bit.
Japanese people were very competitive.
In Tokyo, they are. In Tokyo, they absolutely are. But even that like isn't like exactly.
But you're out in the country bumpkin side, aren't you? So have you met?
They shuck to you real fast.
Have you met a Southerner? Someone out in the boondocks? Have you met anyone out in the boonies in the United States?
American?
Yeah.
Well,
have you been out in anywhere southern or anywhere that's like a little more laid back?
Well, I had something weird happen to me. I think you know the story. When I was traveling from New Jersey to LA when I moved here, we passed through Amarillo, Texas. Actually, no, we passed through like Virginia, Tennessee, and then...
is this the racial thing?
Yeah. But like... Well, in Tennessee, the people were freakishly kind, but they were definitely hill people. Like, they didn't have teeth at all. None of them had teeth, but they were very, very short. But they
I
helped
love
us.
Nashville.
No, Nashville
Actually, Tennessee has some of the worst murder rates in the whole country.
What?
Yes. Possibly the worst.
I didn't know that. Well,
I didn't either. It's a surprise.
We had a flat tire and it was raining really hard, so we went into a gas station that was like pretty much already done. But this like hill person came out and helped us, but then she like led us into the gas station stop, and then she called her husband to come and help, and he also didn't have any teeth, and he was like barely wearing any clothes, but like he helped us change the tire, and like he like checked our brakes and stuff because it was raining and it wasn't like reacting very well because my car is like extremely old. And they were so nice. They didn't ask for any money at all. We left some cash on the table and stuff, but like they even gave us water for free. They were so freaking nice.
Well, they don't know of greater money.
No,
they don't know of the money that exists outside of their planes.
I guess I think we left them like a 50 just because we were like,
they were probably like,
it's not that we didn't have money. It's just that everything was closed.
Oh my God.
I know, yeah, they didn't have teeth. No, not one tooth. Not
but they were very nice, right?
So
Minus
kind.
the racism.
Well, they weren't racist to me at all.
Oh.
Amarillo, Texas is where the racist thing happened. Did I tell this story already on a different podcast? Well, you must know it from just us hanging out, probably.
I don't remember it.
I don't know.
Also, my brain's pretty bad right now.
It is kind of bad.
Speaking of which, before you tell that, I'm going to check the cameras real quick.
Yeah, please do. So we had to stop at a Subway, I think, or like a McDonald's.
Mike wanted to eat.
Well, we all wanted to eat. The two of us wanted to eat. Jesus Christ. And I walked in, and there was a man in like a 10-gallon hat, like the whole whisker shenanigan thing going on, everything.
He was pretty old?
Yeah, he was pretty old. Everything was white, like white
different
eyebrows.
times.
Yeah, different times, different, eyebrows. And he goes, Mama, this is the first time I've ever seen a real-life China doll before.
Yeah. Oh, my God, that's so good.
I'll never forget that line. And that's it.
Real life China doll.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, okay. And I didn't have blonde hair back then. I guess I looked more Asian, which makes sense. I don't know if it's the first time. I guess it's the first time you've ever seen an Asian.
This is the first time I've seen a redneck pussy bitch.
Oh, I can't say that. I'm tiny. He'd eat me. He'd put me in his Subway sandwich and eat me. He was
a little gallon of fried rice.
Yeah. Gallon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I talked about this, even with you.
Really?
On the border between Florida and Alabama, we experienced a little bit of racism, which is so weird because I was in a group of white guys.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Who were you with?
I was with Tyson and Zach.
Oh, you guys,
and Bert.
Whiter than rice.
Whiter than rice, yeah. We stopped at a gas station. The attendee comes out and is like, y'all dressed like some, says the N-word right in front of us.
What?
That's literally our reaction.
I don't even understand what that means.
And it seemed like there were some people there at that gas station who wanted to do us harm as well.
Wait. I don't understand. What does that even mean that you're dressed like?
Dude, I don't know.
It literally doesn't
We were dressed in like gym shorts and just like shoes and t-shirts and shit. Like, I don't know. I have no idea.
Jesus fuck.
Sorry we weren't wearing plaid.
This is amazing.
That's why I always wear plaid now. So I don't get confused.
Yeah. Oh my God, the story's too good. Please go on.
That was it. Yeah, there were people there that seemed like they wanted to do us harm. They were in another car that was filling up on gas, and it seemed like they were trying to talk at us. Yeah, and Zach had just finished filling up. Yeah, basically, something weird was happening. Like we could hear them talking at us, and it wasn't like, "Hey, how's you doing about me?" It was like, I'm jaundice, and I'm so sick of having it. So,
oh my God.
It seemed like they were walking towards our car. So Zach, thankfully, had just gotten his receipt from the gas pump thing and just floored it. We left immediately.
Yeah, I'd leave just in case. You don't know what they have. They have guns, right?
Yeah, once we made it past Alabama, scot-free, everyone was fine again. No one was racist.
Florida and Alabama?
The border.
Jesus Christ. I hear Louisiana's the worst.
I was just in Louisiana.
Oh.
Granted, I'm white. I couldn't experience the racism.
Yeah.
Couldn't dabble in that. But I did dabble in giving it out.
Whoa, what the fuck? What does that mean? Don't.
No, I was there visiting Alyssa's family.
Yeah.
So,
for the wedding, right?
Yeah, they were extremely nice.
Lovely.
Alyssa mentioned, and I don't know if I should actually talk about this, but she mentioned that her cousin, it was very surprising for her because she doesn't really talk to that part of the family that much. And this one person is marrying her cousin, and that dude was at a little game thing with them. They were all playing a board game, and he said something that just caught her off guard, very much so. And he said it so nonchalantly. And it involved the N-word.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I remember what it was.
Oh.
It was a joke of, what do you call a, it's like a chainsaw. What does the chainsaw say to, the black guy?
Yeah.
And
oh, no!
Yeah, I'm not even going to repeat it because it's...
I've heard that one before.
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, so you know how it ends?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he said that, and I guess, I don't know, I think where we're at, and especially I imagine saying that, well, first off, imagine saying that.
Saying it at all.
And now imagine saying that at SourceFed.
Oh my God, no. What does that even mean? We worked for news. We can't say anything even close to that radius. Yeah.
But I don't know, that's just, and he's from Louisiana, I think, so.
Was it Louis C.K.? There was another comedian that was talking about how they had a friend who was bothered by exactly that scenario where their family or extended family or something used some kind of racial slur, and it was so nonchalant, and it was just why? Oh yeah, it was this N-word left a tractor on or something. You don't know that one? With
No.
Louis CK? Well, it's just like a repeated joke over and over. But the whole point of it is like people were more surprised that this man did something wrong rather than the fact that the joke was not the joke, but like that he was using the N-word. And it was like, why isn't everybody more bothered by this? Like, how come like we're just saying this like it's normal? And I don't know. That
I think I actually do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, why? Why would we?
I mean, clearly, there's still such a large amount of racism in this country, which is I think it was surprising for a lot of people.
This country is too big, to be totally honest. Because like, as somebody who's a foreigner, and by the way, I get stereotyped a lot in Japan. Everybody thinks I don't speak Japanese, and they start speaking English to me. And it's partially because like Mike is with me, but also because I have like blonde hair, and I do my makeup in a way that's like really Western. So every single time I go into a store, they look at me and they kind of don't know what language to speak, but they always default to English. And like, it doesn't bother me because I get it and it makes sense. But the really huge problem is the moment after I start speaking like perfect Japanese to me, they'll answer me and they'll be like, oh, okay, good, you speak Japanese. And we're speaking Japanese. And then at the very end, for some reason, when they give my money back to me, they kind of don't know what to say and they say thank you. Isn't that weird?
And that happens to you constantly in Japan?
Constantly. It's like for a moment.
Is that because Mike is with you?
I mean, yeah, more likely to happen when he is with me, when like other.
But it happens when you're solo dolo.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm rarely without him nowadays. But like, it certainly happens when I'm with him. Maybe it happens a little bit less when I'm alone. But like, but the phenomenon is that they don't know what to do, which is fine. They default to English, still fine. We speak in Japanese normally. Yeah. They understand what I'm saying. We go back and forth. They kind of even have a sigh of relief that I speak Japanese. And then at the very end, as the finisher,
thank you.
Yeah, but it's like thank you. Like they say thank you in like English Japanese.
Does that
me. It's so bizarre.
Does that push you away from your own culture in a way?
No, not really. I just want to know what that is because it's so bizarre to me. Like if they just were ignoring the fact that I can still speak Japanese and they were kind of bizarre and they still spoke broken English to me, I'd understand. Because then I'm like, oh, you still can't believe that I speak Japanese. Like you don't trust it. So whatever, right? Yeah. But the fact that they go back to it is what's weird to me. Like why?
Yeah, what reason would they have to say thank you at the end?
I don't know. They don't even like.
Well, I guess when you start out not knowing, it's just. I mean, it's the same reason. Probably it's the same thing. When just the other day I was renting a boat, and she was like, "Have fun," and I was like, "You too." You know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like that. It's just a slip of the tongue. And they started out with English or something, so maybe
that's why they have to like close it with English.
Come full circle.
Very weird.
What did you think about? There's a little. I mean, it's not. It's sort of off topic. Were you surprised that there are so many Nazis in this country? Was that surprising for you?
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't think there were that many. I knew there were some.
I didn't think there were enough to get a huge fucking rally.
Yeah, I thought it was. What was that?
Did they all have like an online forum or something where they're like, "Hey, we got to meet up"?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Why did it take?
How did Anon not find this?
How did nobody find out about it before? I mean, I'm sure they did, but nobody like mentioned, "Hey, there's a lot of Nazis in this country" before that actually happened. Yeah. You think someone would have been like, "Dude, wait, there's a lot of Nazis."
Yeah, there's a whole sect of like I mean, it is cyber terrorism, so it is kind of on a different level, but like there's a whole sect of the FBI that's dedicated to finding groups like that. And yet, like, why? How can you not have found this? Does that mean that they maybe met in person? Like it's kind of like church where they meet in person? Because then it's not that easy to find you, and it's not that easy to keep tabs. Like, it's easy to keep tabs on like a few of them, maybe like the leaders and stuff, but like in general.
But how many people were at Charlottesville?
Too many. It was unbelievable. It shook Japan. Like,
really?
Yeah.
I'm so curious. Japan had a reaction to it.
Of course they did. Japan loves America. Like, even though.
So was Japan like, oh, no?
Well, they were like, I mean, okay, so there's something you have to understand about Japan. We are really homogenous. Like, we are only one race. So we are racist. Like, if you want to really get down to the like nitty gritty of it, like Wait,
before you get into that.
Yeah.
Let's put a mid-roll on this real quick because it's time to stop the cameras and start them again. All right, Mike, you know what to do. So Japan is racist.
Well,
that's news to me. Really? Well, no, it's not because you've mentioned it before that you hate other Asians.
All of them. But we're one race. So we're not supremacists. That's different. We're just homogenous. Like we all know what we look like. You know, we all speak the same language. We identify with each other. We have the same culture. We have the same like ish upbringing. So like when when we see like, okay, Tokyo's really different. That's definitely not racist at all. It's so like mixed and everything in every way. So even if
So
you're
is
white, you
Tokyo
don't
like
stand out.
this to the rest of the country? Oh God.
Not really. They don't really care. They know they're at a different speed. But like, for example, like if Mike were to live in my country bumpkin, middle of nowhere, next to Mount
Would he
Fuji
be
town-
chastised?
No, he wouldn't be chastised, but it would be challenging. Like nobody speaks English there, and nobody would help him. Like why would they help him?
In a way, though, he could grow as a human by doing that. He could learn another
Exactly.
culture, learn another
Totally.
language, grow as a person.
Yeah, but
become
if you-
stronger.
right, but then-
stronger than Mike ever could be.
Never could be hot. But like, if you think about it, in America, that would be weird. It's all about like helping to like meld all the cultures together,
Oh, yeah,
especially
clearly.
in LA. Well, clearly. But,
LA's
like,
great about
LA's
that.
pretty freaking good. I love LA because of that. It like changed me.
Yeah.
I grew up in like not New England, but I grew up in New Jersey. Like it's
I feel like people here don't give a shit about your race. They just
Yeah.
give a shit about your money.
they just give a lot of shit about your money. But
Money's
that's-
the only race
that's
here.
That's true in the East Coast too, though. They care about your money. But like I barely grew up with any of the races other than white people, so it was like rough.
Yeah, you were the token Asian. You were the
was-
token black guy.
I was a token black guy. That was me. That's why I understand. But yeah, Japan's like a little bit racist. So that like supremacist concept.
They loved it.
They didn't love it. They
Oh,
just
wait, I was kidding. They actually didn't mind it?
no. They thought it was horrifying.
Okay.
They think it's horrifying because America claims to be a land of everybody, right?
But I guess Japan doesn't claim to be a land of everybody. They claim to be Japan.
Yeah, we're,
So-
we're only of one race. What are
So
we
they
supposed to
weren't
be?
upset at the fact that they were Nazis. They were upset at the fact that America, they thought it was hypocritical.
That and also, I mean, it's like protesting like that is pretty disgraceful.
To
And-
Japan?
Well, no, just in general. Like, think about it. Like, well, I don't know. I guess
I don't
protesting.
think protesting is disgraceful. I mean, obviously, I don't agree with their message,
Violent?
but I think.
I meant to say violent.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
violent
I said
protests.
like that, yeah.
Oh, violent protests are
Yeah,
disgraceful.
that's what I mean. Yeah, and it's just I don't know. Like, that's definitely not a way to solve stuff. And also, like, how could you possibly live in America and be a white? Like, how could you possibly be that way? That's not what this country like vets. You know what I mean? That's not what this country is about.
I agree,
So how
yeah.
could you think that that is like the American soul? Is what I don't understand.
I think it's just.
and I think
it's,
Japanese people don't get it.
I think it's poor education, and it's built on just a bad upbringing. I think it's just
a Southern thing, like a
I
Confederacy.
don't know if it's necessarily. I mean, maybe it is a Southern thing. It's just your place in life and like where you've grown up. So yeah, I guess it is maybe a Southern thing.
But that's what I mean. Like, then how on earth is this? I don't know. Like, it's weird to me that this country then just isn't split into like North.
Well, it could have been
USA and
if the South won.
I know.
Do you wish it was?
Well, no, because I
that'd have
don't
been a
know. It
bummer.
just doesn't make it. I know.
That'd have fucked us all.
I don't know. Like none of it. Either way, it kind of doesn't seem like we're united at all.
And it's only going to get harder and harder when China takes us over.
Oh man.
You know what's
China's
actually
so
scary
ready.
about that? Steve Bannon.
Oh,
Terrible guy.
Why are we talking about this?
I disagree with literally most things he says.
Yeah.
One thing he brought up, he had a meeting with a liberal journalist because he agreed with some of the points he made. And it's very strange because they had a legitimate conversation. And he brought up the fact that economically, they are going to surpass us in the next 10 years if we don't do something about it. And that's the real threat. And he was talking about how economic nationalism is the one way to really bring us together. I forget exactly what he meant by economic nationalism. I'm sure it somehow just correlates to just white nationalism and just being just a shitty person. So
Great.
I don't know if I agree with that part of what he said.
Yeah.
But the fact that he mentioned that he was trying to keep Democrats in line with this idea that like Republicans only want to focus, or like to keep Democrats distracted by all this race stuff and to keep them distracted by political correctness and all this, while Republicans can focus on and take advantage of like
The economic state.
he calls it economic nationalism.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was a very interesting take on like all that's happening with the political correctness atmosphere and all the Nazi
is
stuff,
true.
and that
It's an
especially
extreme
with
distraction.
China, like
It's true. Yeah, it's absolutely distracting, and everybody is completely focused on that, especially with like
if
being
we
able to
didn't
manipulate
focus on
social
this Nazi
media.
stuff, would we be better off if we didn't give them any attention? Or do you think that, like, because I mean,
I
what
don't
can
know
we
what
do
does
about
it
it?
do? That's what I mean, yeah.
People should have free speech to say whatever they want, no matter what.
Yeah,
So there's nothing we can do to stop them from talking about it.
yeah.
And nor should we. We
Them
shouldn't do
as in
anything.
all people.
Granted, you do have to keep watch during violent protests, but do we continue to focus on them, like as a whole, like as a
Well-
community? you can't change anyone's opinion.
You can't change what they're going to consume. But what would they do then? Focus on what, like China's trade markets and understand what may potentially happen? Like, I
don't know. Maybe I feel like maybe people should think about the bigger picture sometimes.
Yeah.
There's some. Not that. So what's the worst thing that could happen if China becomes the main power in the world? Probably a lot of bad things can happen.
A lot of bad things, I think. I'm pretty sure it's like maybe one of the worst case scenarios. But it's different if it's a partnership. But if it's a takeover, it's like definitely not okay.
One thing I'm so curious about, and I think white nationalists, they have this perspective like, I don't want to be a minority.
First off, is that? When were they ever a minority?
Why do you care if you're not the majority? I personally don't care if.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of their fear is to become a minority.
I don't understand.
I don't care about that. I care about the United States not being the number one power.
Oh,
that's what I care about.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's a huge thing that
a lot of countries
we really need to focus on.
Laughing a little bit at America right now. Yeah, that's so weird. That's a weird way to look at it. By the way, before when you reacted heavily to the earthquake thing, I thought you were talking about how you said I'm not safe anywhere. You know how all the North Korean stuff happened while I was in Japan? Okay, so literally I'm not safe anywhere because if I stay in Japan, the bomb travel...
Oh, the radiation is gonna...
It travels literally across a certain part of Japan and it will directly harm us. And there's...
Is that if it hits you or just the radiation, the fall off?
No. I think... Well, I mean...
Do you think it's just going to fall short?
I think it's going to fall short because, Japan's not that lucky. Yeah, we're the only country in the world that lost via atomic bomb. I feel like we tracked it or something. So, I don't know. That just... It's in the flight pattern. That bothers me. And then when I think about it, we're in LA, the Pacific coast. We're, the closest coast, we could be to where the damage is happening. I don't know. It's kind of terrible.
Did your family members... They were there during Nagasaki and Hiroshima?
No. My family is more east than that.
Oh.
Yeah. Hiroshima's
where
extremely west.
Oh, it is?
They're both very west.
You ever been there?
No.
Does anyone ever go there?
Yeah.
Because it's a city again, right?
Yeah, you can go there. And there's monuments and stuff.
Are there still radiation issues there?
I don't think so. I don't think it's contained and it wasn't a meltdown like Chernobyl. So I think...
Is Chernobyl still absolutely fucked?
Yes. Chernobyl is absolutely fucked.
How long will that be fucked for?
There. I have no idea. Probably thousands of years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's absolutely it's fucked through and through into the ground. It's everywhere. I have a few friends that were born near there in Russia, in bordering countries, and they are not well. Yeah.
Oh my God. Not well in what sense? They have two toes?
Yeah, they have skin diseases.
How did you make friends with these people?
Well, I mean... I grew up in just a heavily Russian...
I feel like you have just a disgruntled band of destroyed people as your friends.
No, it's not like that. I just grew up with a lot of Russian and Israeli friends because of the East Coast.
Do you still maintain Russian friends?
Not many, no.
I haven't spoken to a Russian person since high school.
Oh, I mean, I have some Russian friends. Yeah, I have a lot of Russian friends.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they think about Putin?
I'm sure bad. Poor. Yeah. Why else would they live here instead?
I don't know. Oh, true.
If you really
they're in the
believe
United States.
Yeah. You're definitely against.
He's a scary guy.
Very scary guy.
I've seen interviews with him. He's so smart.
Yeah.
So smart. He's a super villain.
He is a villain. That's what I was thinking. Also, how I'm watching House of Cards? They just portrayed him in the third season. It's the worst season of all, by the way.
So my thought on House of Cards... Second season's the best.
Oh, yeah.
First season's second best.
Okay.
Fourth I actually liked more than third, and I thought third was the worst because it was filler for a shitty season.
Yeah.
But so it's shitty filler, which is even worse than a shitty season.
I just skipped the rest of it. I'm not interested in the rest of season 3. I can kind of see where it's going.
Season 3?
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's literally a filler season.
I know, but then when season 4 begins, do I have to watch the last episode of season 3 in order to watch the setup for season 4, or can I just go straight to season 4?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's mostly about Frank and Claire's relationship.
Ugh.
That's pretty much what it is for both season 3 and season 4.
Wait, can I predict something? Because Mike never spoils anything for me.
Yes, but do it this way.
Oh, no. Okay. Never mind. It's not that interesting anyway. Spoilers.
I mean, you can kind of tell what's going to happen in season 5.
Oh, really?
You can tell that...
I can kind of tell. Yeah. I can see it. There's something that happened in the earlier part of season 3, and I was just like, what?
You think it's earlier part of season 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, there's a power struggle there. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, fucking little bitch.
Oh, for Claire?
No.
For Frank?
Yeah.
Frank becomes a bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
After season 2, Frank's character completely changes.
I was like, what the fuck? What the hell's wrong with you?
Dude, I don't know.
Man up.
I don't know why. I mean, I guess...
Get your dick up. Like, Jesus.
It just is so annoying. The first 2 seasons...
He's a monster.
He's so cool.
It's so cool.
And then season 3 and season 4, even if he does the same kind of shit... I don't know if, like, did they get a different writer?
I don't know.
He doesn't say cool shit anymore. He doesn't say cool shit. He doesn't do cool shit.
No, and he seldom breaks the fourth wall.
You know what show really sucks? Ozarks, or whatever it's called.
I love Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
I love him. It's bad.
I love him too. It's so bad. I've seen the first, like, 4 episodes because I watched one. I complained about it. People were like, you need to watch more.
Wait,
no,
is it
it's
supposed
still
to be
bad.
Funny?
No, he's not funny. No, show's poorly written.
Oh, but is the show supposed to be? No.
The show's supposed to be Breaking Bad.
What?
It is. It's people are like, it's not a copy of Breaking Bad. What? Have you watched it?
I want to watch it. Who's the writer? Nobody?
I don't know who the writer is, but they shouldn't write. Because it's bad.
Aw, I saw a billboard for it, and I just really like Jason Bateman. So.
It's a cool name. And I love Jason Bateman.
I love Jason Bateman.
But he's no Walter White.
Ooh.
And they write him pretty much the same way.
Ew, that's weird. Walter White is a journey, you know? He goes through some shit. That's why he is who he is.
And every step of the way is so realistic.
It's scary. And
the Ozark feels like they try to cut corners to hit certain points that made Breaking Bad great, but they don't develop it in the way that Breaking Bad did.
Yeah, it's more... okay. I don't like that.
There's no meat. There's no texture.
Oh, God. You sound horrible. Dude, okay, listen.
It's just...
I don't think you should do that.
Vape?
While you're sick. Just while you're sick.
Yeah, you're right.
For a
I shouldn't.
while.
No, I know. I try not to.
No, you don't.
Hey, addictions are crazy, aren't they?
They're really fucking
You ever
crazy.
been addicted to anything?
Yeah.
What?
Coffee? Cigarettes?
Oh, cigarettes.
Yeah.
Really, cigarettes?
Oh, yeah. I was like
I didn't know you smoked.
Oh, my.
Oh, college.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I was a pack a day in college. It was bad.
Dude, so many people that I know, I had no idea smoked cigarettes. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that's one. I've never been into cigarettes, and I've never been into soda.
Fight? Oh, yeah. I don't like soda either.
Soda fucks people up.
Like their teeth, yeah?
Their teeth makes them fat. I'm so happy. I would have been such a... Because, I mean, I loved Halo Mountain Dew. That was the one soda I truly loved.
What's
I would
Halo
drink...
Mountain Dew?
Girl, don't even get me started on it. It's so
red?
good. It was in high school when I was, like, at my heaviest during sophomore year. And it was right when it was released. And they stopped making it. And that was the greatest thing that's ever happened in my life is they stopped making it in, like... Huh?
Halo isn't our favorite game, Halo?
Yeah.
No!
They made Halo Mountain Dew. It was red. It was perfect.
What?
It wasn't Code Red, though. It was its own flavor.
Different?
It was the best. If any of you guys out there, I'd make a PO box just for you to send me Halo Mountain Dew because it's my favorite thing in the whole world.
Mike, do you know what he's talking about?
Oh, Mike knows. Everybody knows Halo Mountain Dew.
What was your gamer tag at your heaviest? Not heaviest, at your heaviest gameplay. At your most Halo-iest.
HWNT.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, the 4-character name. Oh. That was where it all started, actually. That's where I had that. And then there was the brand after that, MLG Haunt.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Mike's was Wokenboke.
Aw, because you're little weed smokers.
And mine was Stuck by Scully because I was really good with the sticky grenades and I was like really proud of it. And it also gave you hella points. And it used to say, you've been stuck by Scully, and I liked that and I thought it was really cute.
Why wouldn't you just write by Scully?
Because it was already taken.
Oh, no. Why didn't you just spell Scully differently?
No, I can't do that. I don't like that. I don't like dementing words.
So you took Scully from...
X-Files.
X-Files, because you loved it so much.
I love X-Files,
If you were to use a different last name than Scully, what would it be?
Now I would use my real last name. I didn't use my real last name for 2 reasons.
Yeah, but your real last name
is
a brand already.
I know, it is a brand. We'd fight.
So why don't you create a new one? I know what I would do.
What would you do?
First off, I wish my name was Ryan.
Ew.
I always thought Ryan was a cool name.
No, I think Ryan's a cool name too. I just mean it doesn't fit you as the
I know.
Part. Not the
it's just
Ryan part.
If I looked different and better, I would be Ryan.
Like Ryan Reynolds.
No, like Ryan Hernandez. Oh, okay. That's my ideal name.
What? Really? I thought you were serious.
I don't know what my last name would be, actually. That's a tough one. I'm sorry I gave you that question.
Hard. Yeah, last names are hard.
Would yours be Japanese?
Yeah, mine would probably Japanese.
Osawa.
Osawa? Not bad.
Reina Osawa.
That doesn't sound
Osawa.
Good. It's like, I'm sour.
Is that what it means?
No.
Oh.
I just meant it sounds like that.
What's a last name for me?
Suptic.
Wow, that's so original and better than what I have. Yeah.
I don't know. What's a cool last name? Probably a what? Stop fucking venting.
Dude, I was playing Overwatch last night, or the other night, and
I thought you were going to stop playing now that you hit Masters. Liar.
Me too.
Liar.
Well, I dropped below it, so... and there are a few days in this competitive season left, so I have to try to get back up to Masters while I can.
Said have to.
Some dude just in the middle of the game, and we're losing, so I'm assuming he's a little bit tilted, a little angry. So he just goes like, man, fucking it smells like a septic system in here. And I was just like, there's no way he said that on his own. He looked at my username, and which is Steven Suptic, and correlated that to my last name and said something that sounded, now I'm fucking upset in the middle of the game.
Upset at him?
I have to switch to Hanzo and
I can't believe he
destroy the other team to feel better.
Stop. That's so...
No, it was a funny thing, though.
I know. That's amazing.
I wish I had a different like gamer tag on, or battle, whatever it's called.
Well, what's your tag battle?
It's just Steven Suptic.
Oh, well, that's fine. You can't change that.
No, but I can't talk shit.
Oh, you can't talk shit.
I can't say anything mean.
You have a secret account.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I need to.
Mike's account is my secret account.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So if like you don't know if it's me or Mike.
Alyssa plays on Steven Suptic on PS4 and is on Friday the 13th. Just talks shit to little kids all day.
Oh my god, I love her. That's amazing.
All day.
All day.
Yeah.
No, I can't talk shit to little kids. I don't know why. I feel like they'd kill themselves.
If only.
No.
Man,
oh no!
There's some kids out there that are real shits.
That's true, but stop vaping and then blowing it into my face. All the little nanoparticles are entering my pores.
Sorry. I won't do it anymore, I promise.
No, you will, but it's okay.
I'll do it the other way.
Thank
I swear.
It's okay. No, it's fine. I already have it. I already touched fucking Autumn. Kib rubbed me. It's not.
Yeah, he did rub you.
It's over. Ryan's definitely infected, and he touched me too.
Ryan's not infected. Oh, by the way, Ryan's here in the office today. That's pretty cool.
Ryan's the one that's printing our decal.
Yeah, the Boys Only Club decal is going to go. So I'm thinking we get a coil that wraps down, and we have a large wood.
Ooh, and we carve it against the wood. Oh no, you want the wood?
We just put the decal.
Oh my god!
Wouldn't that be cute?
Pine, pine. Yes, yes. Oh, but it's gonna have a white outline, right? Because otherwise.
So I'm thinking that we either have it white with a dark gray or something.
Yeah. Oh, I like the way we have our hats. I'm pointing at your hat.
That's just a wall. Oh, you're pointing at the hat.
I like the way our hats are done, where it's all die cut, but that means everything has to be in individual pieces because there's no backing to it.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's kind of annoying. We can't do that. We're too stupid for that.
Yeah, I lost both I bought 2 scissors the other day because I figured I'd lose one. Yep. Lost both the same day.
Both. Yep,
and that's the story of my life. Well, I think we've really reached a wrapping up point for the podcast.
Already?
Yeah. Which episode was this? I don't even remember.
Oh, this should be 26, 25. Hold on, I'm really sorry.
I think it's 26 actually.
You think it's 26?
Because last one was 25. I remember there being a 25.
Oh, really? Okay, let me look up Boys Only.
Well, it's good to be back.
It is good. Oh, it's good to be back.
Yeah.
I do like that. Oh, it's episode 25 now. We're on 25.
What?
Yep.
Well, I'm excited to fill this room out eventually.
Me too.
I need help.
What? Oh, so can I?
If you have anything to bring in, if you don't have some shit that you want to.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I'm not interested in. Oh, wait, look.
Oh, yeah. You got a bunch of stuff for us. Oh, I didn't try the fish.
Oh, wait, get the fish. That's the last thing, and I'll talk about this Daruma doll. I got everybody in the Sugar Pine 7 offices a Daruma doll, and you're supposed to not make a wish, but you're supposed to have something you want to accomplish in your mind and heart, and you color in one eye, and then once you accomplish your thingy, you color in the other eye, and then everything is good. That's it. Eat the fish!
I was talking to Ryan. Oh. He's the only one out there. Everyone else left.
That's sad.
I know.
So I always bring you back a yum yum surprise.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa, that
4-day-old balls.
Like pussy.
This legit smells like 4-day-old balls.
It smells like old pussy as well.
Should I try it?
Yeah, it's basically a fish snack. It's literally a dehydrated fish with all of its bones in it and its skin. And it has a lot of calcium in it, which is what, I don't know. I don't know. They think it's tasty. It's supposed to go well with beer.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't drink beer.
It goes well with stuff?
Yeah. What does it taste like?
It's just fish. It's just dried fish.
Just dried fish.
It's the fishiest fish that you've ever had at a restaurant where you're like, oh, that's this, but dried. It's
I'd try some, but you stuck your hands in, and I don't want to eat mono.
I can dump some out.
No, it's okay. I don't want a mono.
Oh wow, that is
Damn, you don't like it?
Of all the stuff that you got me from Japan, this one's probably my least favorite because first off, it's gonna make my breath smell forever.
Oh yeah.
And
it's kind of smell like a cat's asshole.
Yeah. It's not that I wouldn't eat more of it. It's just that I don't want my breath to smell that bad.
Totally.
Even worse.
Yeah. Let's give some to Kib and see what happens later.
Fuck,
but don't
it's
worry,
so gross.
I also brought some matcha Kit Kats for you and Poppy, so wash your mouth out with
Green
that.
tea Kit Kats are my favorite thing that's ever come out of Japan.
Yeah, and there are two different types. One is more bitter than the other. And
Two different types of green tea Kit Kats?
Yeah.
Girl, what? I thought that was only one.
My hometown's known for its green tea.
Oh my God.
I know. Are we out of time? Is it good to go
we
now?
are. Yeah.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Look at us. Thank you so much for watching our 25th episode of the Boys on the Club podcast. Kip, come here. Kip, come here.
Dude, Kip, you got to try one of these.
You got to try one of these. Come here.
It's a
Stand-
dried fish snack.
Stand near me. No,
You're
don't
so
stand
stupid
near.
all the
How sick
time.
are you? How sick are you?
Fucking yuck, dude.
Just try one, bitch.
Just try one.
Try one.
Try one.
It is. My breath smells like fish asshole now. Just try.
good?
It's not bad. It's just like gonna make your breath smell.
For how long?
I don't
For a
know.
while.
Just try it.
Just try it.
Days?
No, not
No, like
days.
probably an hour.
It's not like a trick. It's just a food. Isn't it yummy though?
Not at all.
Kip, it's good for you.
It's not yummy, but it's not.
Put this out now. Yeah.
Oh, we got it. Oh, he's throwing up. Bye.
That's fucking vile.
He's 100% throwing up. He's throwing up.
That's so funny.